Alright, hello again. We are back in episode 2. And we we focused on, first on all of this and also a bit of this. But now, for today, we're gonna focus a bit of this now. Now, obviously, as I said last episode, these people don't know each other. So, with that, orange dudes have free roam to do anything. And what they're gonna do is they explore a bit. A bit of exploring here. Pretty boring moment for now. Actually, how about let's do this. And we got this now. Now you may be wondering, why do we explore that fast? Are they just like, are they just like new? Well, obviously for one, they could fly around. Ooh, music. But for like two, actually I don't know what for two, but like probably they're expansionist personalities, because like these guys are mostly European like, and yeah, I'm getting nowhere. Let's have them eat a bit of stuff here, and boom. Now they're a little more big now, like the way they've been handling their government, not so great. So what we have happening, ooh, silly reference, they're just gonna break away without letting the others know. And the people in these two countries, sure, they're not like, they don't know of each other, but like at the same time, they'll somehow work together to be part of the orange team, and they're still gonna do their thing. And like this happens apparently. Nobody wants that to happen, but like it's realistic. It's realistically what happens, and this keeps going on for a while. And anyways, there's some griffins going all the way here. They want part of this, and like yeah, find all this good spot, and like they they take this. They'll take this. But before that, I said Blue Nation, and like it's at this point the orange dudes realized these two countries, they're not part of them now. So you know what? Fair response. Oh yeah, let's give them these. Okay, so this. I'm not sure if my recording did not cut, but like, imagine it didn't. This happens, and the yellow dudes, they're pretty strong for some reason. Especially for the fact that like they're mostly in the cold areas. They're not supposed to be that strong, but they are. They do this. Take a little bit of this. And yeah, before then, they start to close in on the capital. Like the people there start to freak out. So they send back some of their dudes here. Oh, that's the ocean. And this as well. Nobody wants that to happen. But like then they realize they have all of this here. So you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna surrender. Oh, where's the spawn thing? Yeah, yeah. They surrender, not entirely to the yellow team, surrender to both. So yeah, let's take a look at what happened. So yeah, we have this happening. The yellow the yellow team and the sky team decide to make this guy. He's just imagine this is like the new government of the orange team. They did not want that to stay, so yeah. And like these guys, well, they're gonna keep going Whoa. We keep going here. And also explore down here. There are probably going to be a few obstacles, but like, come on, they're birds. They could fly through most of that. And soon enough, someone explores this lake. I think it's, I forgot what it's called, but they do explore around it, and boom, they find islands. And it's explored. Pretty valuable area, so you know what will happen? Well, these guys, they're gonna move a bit. Wait, nope, this is wrong here. We're gonna move a bit here. And they're gonna set up this. Let's. And they got a colony. Even though it's technically not that much of a colony, but like, still. They got this stuff. And yeah, that's a lot of. It's a lot of stuff the blue team did for this continent. But like, what if they did even more? Well, they are going. Oh, I don't think that's. They are going here, and you know what? I'm pretty sure they're going across the river, and they find out about this area. Lots of rivers and shit, and they continue to explore. But you know what happens? That's right. We have a purple team, and their capital will actually go around. Should be here, here. Actually, here. That's wrong. Like, and yeah, we have this continent becoming more filled. And actually, when you take a look at it, the blue team here, pretty equally sized with this, but that does not mean they have power. In reality, these guys, they have the strongest military, which is surprising since they're like one of the newest countries. Well, not the newest, because like we have this guy. But yeah, I think that will do it for this continent, but we still have another continent to take a look at. And you know what will happen? Well, let's take a look at these guys. Wow, that has to be one of the biggest countries now. Nah, it's still probably small, but like, boom, they're the biggest country, or the second biggest country in Equestria. And the red team's falling off. Real big time. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna explore the jungles for once. And they do successfully do that. Just keep exploring, go here, go here. I forgot to mention there's like a thing here. Most people will probably occupy that. We ignore that and keep going here. Ooh, lots of stuff here. More stuff. But like, more stuff. Even more stuff. And yeah, they move here, explore here. Ooh, stuff. And then they explore all these islands. These guys are the most advanced, so they can do this. And like, yeah, that happens. But like, they decide to go west because like, there's something going on here. Apparently, there's like a bunch of smoke. Ooh, a new island, and there's actually people here. Holy smokes, there are people apparently here. And after knowing there's stuff here, they're gonna start, you know, maybe exploring a bit. I'm sure the red dudes wouldn't. They apparently did, in fact, mind. So yeah, we have a bunch of dragons. That's wrong. We have a bunch of dragons, a bunch of red ponies going to war. And let's see how this happens. Holy smokes, this is pretty even. And even though these guys have boats, these guys could actually fly. And the red ponies, they do not have a lot of Pegasi. Yeah, so I think this is how. I think this is time for peace. Like they're not gonna, they're gonna not, they're just not gonna talk over it. They're just not gonna go. Ooh, we're gonna go here. We're gonna talk. No, these guys, they're angry. So we're gonna leave it like, yeah, this happens, and this area becomes like a low-key dead area. I mean, the red dudes will occupy it, but like, they don't want to deal with that, so I'm gonna ignore that. Holy crap, this might be the biggest country now. Anyways, the green dudes still want to explore here, even though it's cold as hell. They, for some reason, like the cold. So yeah, they're gonna keep going here. They have a lot of these. This country is just made of explorers. They're built for this. Oh yeah, they gain boats now. So they go about the coast. Oh, they find the Griffish Isles, and low-key, some people want to, not gonna lie, not be green and live here. I mean, who wouldn't want to be green? So, yeah. Let's see which one will. Wow, that was. I mean, they kind of are descendants of the red dudes, but like, eh. So yeah, let's continue, said the green team. I mean, these guys, they're kind of gonna be actually good relations. So, to support on that, they're gonna explore a bit here. Boom, stuff, stuff, more stuff. And let's see how this will happen. I think this country is becoming a bit too big. Yeah, it's gonna These green guys cannot really escape being collapsed. I mean, first off, they started here, moved up all the way. Oh, they're exploded. They moved here and moved. Oh, they exploded. Yeah, who's to say this guy is not like the yellow team from the the old WICSO? Jesus, I'm out of water. Oh god. Okay, so I came back and I got water. Uh, anyways, we've done a lot of stuff now here, but you know who hasn't done stuff? You. You need to do stuff. Let's see what he does. Alright. The blue dude definitely did a bunch of stuff. Even though they're getting close to the Crystal Empire. And, well, you know what would be funny to happen? Well, these guys, they go in a little expedition. Someone decided to challenge himself to explore the ocean, even if it means him dying. A lot of his crew slowly dies, but like they stu they still push forward and they explore these islands. But you know what else would happen? The green team, they do not like being ignored. So, yeah, the same happens. And they explore. They both kind of meet each other by like this happening. So this guy takes this island. They don't know they're taking each other's islands. So yeah, this happens, and green team takes this. The the sky team takes this, and boom, we're off our way to take this. But like suddenly, boom, they take that, and like they're like, wait a moment, something's not right here, and I think they're about to fight a war. Yeah, they're about to fight a war. Oh no. Oh, they took the other's islands. But the thing is, these guys are technically a bit more advanced than these. So is the green team gonna fumble their war once more? Well, nah. They got the power to do this. And so they'll take the rest of the that color is a bit too wrong. Much better. And we're gonna have our first overseas wars. And we have these guys exploring a bit more of the ocean to help with their ally. Sure, a bunch of people die over ocean, but like this 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 planet isn't that big, so yeah, they get this, and these guys, as an ally of these guys, they explore this, and they find more islands, and they meet up more, and the Gale team, Loki decides, you know what, I'll join this war too. And it's a bit outmatched for these guys now, so yeah. They go all the way here, take both these islands, and they kind of have a base now. So yeah, your team goes all the way here. By the way, if you're wondering why I did not make this the Sky team's color, it's kind of because Green Team Ray mostly taken it over. So yeah, ways these guys, boom, they lost their island again. But the these guys, they're gonna actually do something surprisingly. Even for how new they are, they're gonna do something impressive. Gonna actually land on Griffonia. Slowly, oh, slowly march up all the way here. And reminder, these guys are fighting one of the best armies in the world, and they're somehow winning. Well, not for long, because this happens, and yeah, they lose all the mainland, but they keep the islands mostly. Except this one. Yeah, they lose that one. But because of that distraction, the green team manages to take off this. They also annex these two islands. And yeah, it's pretty equally matched from keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's getting a bit boring. So these guys, they're gonna do a bit of risk. Gonna send all their dudes all the way here, here, here. Because these guys are part of the team. So yeah, they're gonna go on this island, take this island, gonna take half of this island, and then all of it, and with their help, they're gonna land on this island. Boom. They could try to fortify it. I'm not sure how, but yeah. Gonna take all this, and yeah, a lot of stuff happening. But but you know who isn't fond of this? These guys. They're actually gonna jump. They're actually gonna take revenge. And they go all the way here, distracting the Sky team, and they quickly take back over this country. Government did nobody liked this government, so a lot of the people here like that. And this team, they're still at each other's throats. So yeah, they fight this, and pretty much these guys, they're probably gonna have to surrender. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, so this is what we have happening, and yeah, let's see. So the green team, they fully take all of this. Let's actually use my color to see them. And so does the pink team here. They they these two lost land, and you may be wondering, the elephant in the room. And we're gonna get rid of this capital because this, most of the people here from the orange team, they moved like here. I did not mean to get rid of that. And the yellow team loses some of their land here. Actually, here, like I think somewhere like this. Yes, something like that. The the sky team definitely something like this. I don't think that's part of that, but like just imagine. And you may be wondering, why is this here now? Well, the orange team just decided to take that, and the other elephant in the room, and the even bigger elephant in the room. How did the green team get all this? Well, the the pink team kind of made an inspiration for this, and not gonna lie, this is the green team's friend, because some of the people from the Sky team did not like how their team was kind of losing a lot of stuff, while the Green team, they were used to losing. So yeah, Green team actually kind of makes the W. So yeah, let's add their capitals. You get one here. And that's basically it. So yeah, I think that's not gonna do it for this episode. Uh, this one had a lot of stuff. So yeah, I wonder when the next episode of WIECSO is coming